He crossed deserts, mountains, and oceans. He met sultans, scholars, and strangers. He survived storms, betrayals, and empires on the edge of collapse. His journey lasted nearly 3 decades and covered more ground than Marco Polo ever dreamed of. This is the untold story of Ibn Battuta, the Moroccan who walked across the medieval world. In the year 1325, a young man of 21 left his hometown of Tangier in Morocco. He had no idea that this step would mark the beginning of the greatest journey of the medieval world. His name was Ibn Battuta, and his goal was simple: to perform the pilgrimage to Mecca. But what began as a religious duty became a lifelong quest for knowledge, adventure, and discovery. He traveled alone at first, joining caravans when he could, crossing the burning sands of North Africa. He passed through Algeria, Tunisia, and Libya, sleeping in dusty inns, mosques, and sometimes under the stars. Bandits lurked in the shadows. Disease was common. Food was scarce. But his determination never wavered. He reached Egypt and found himself in the heart of Cairo, a city of minarets and mysteries, a place that hummed with life and history. He stood by the Nile, stared at the towering pyramids, and wondered how far the world truly stretched. From Cairo, he crossed the Red Sea and entered the Arabian Peninsula. In Mecca, he performed the Hajj, surrounded by thousands of pilgrims from every corner of the Islamic world. Yet for Ibn Battuta, the Hajj was only a beginning. The world was too vast, too full of wonders to turn back. So he continued, towards Iraq, Persia, and beyond. In Baghdad, he walked through the ruins of a once great empire. In Shiraz and Isfahan, he met poets and scholars. He crossed mountains, rivers, and deserts, constantly driven by the desire to see more, learn more, and understand the people of distant lands. Then came India. The journey was long and dangerous, but in 1333, he reached Delhi. The city was ruled by Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq, a powerful and unpredictable monarch. The Sultan welcomed Ibn Battuta with honors and appointed him as a judge, granting him wealth, servants, and influence. But court life was filled with intrigue and danger. Enemies whispered in the shadows. One wrong word could mean death. Eventually, the Sultan sent him away as an ambassador to China. But on his way there, disaster struck. His ship was caught in a storm and destroyed. He lost everything: his wealth, his notes, even his clothes. Stranded in southern India, he had to start over. Yet he did not give up. He traveled to the Maldives, where he was again welcomed and even appointed a chief judge. He married local women, learned new customs, and continued exploring. From there, he sailed to Sri Lanka and then to Sumatra, dodging pirates and storms. Finally, he reached China, a world unlike anything he had seen. Massive cities with wide roads, organized markets, and strange customs. He visited Hangzhou, one of the largest cities on Earth, and observed the grandeur of the Yuan dynasty. He marveled at Chinese ships, technologies, and the discipline of their people. Though he sometimes felt like an outsider, he knew he was witnessing one of the world's greatest civilizations. After years in Asia, he returned to Morocco in 1349. His parents had died. His city had changed. But the road still called to him. He set off once more, this time across the Sahara Desert, toward the Empire of Mali. He traveled through the heat and dust to reach the legendary city of Timbuktu. There, in the heart of West Africa, he found a thriving culture, immense libraries, and people deeply devoted to their faith. He met merchants who carried salt and gold across the desert, and kings who ruled with wisdom and strength. Finally, he returned home for good. The Sultan of Morocco asked him to write down everything he had seen. With the help of a scholar named Ibn Juzai, he dictated his memories: thousands of miles, dozens of cultures, countless faces and stories, into a book called Al-Rihla, The Journey. Some questioned his tales. They seemed too vast, too incredible, but even if details were stretched, his legacy was real. He had traveled over 120,000 kilometers through North Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia, India, Southeast Asia, China, and West Africa. No one in his time had seen more of the known world than Ibn Battuta. He didn't set out to be a legend. He just wanted to follow the road, wherever it led. And in doing so, he connected worlds, preserved histories, and gave us a glimpse of a truly global medieval age. His journey was not just physical. It was a journey through cultures, ideas, languages, and faiths. And though the roads he walked have changed, the story of Ibn Battuta continues to travel, through the pages of his book and through the voices of those who still tell his tale. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more epic history from Morocco and the world.